Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We got another deck profile video here for you. This time we are talking a little bit about Gallade EX. Now, this Gallade Hitmonlee deck just recently came top 32 in the weekly Ursi Day tournament, so had a pretty good run. And I think Gallade is in a pretty good spot and can do pretty well if it gets favorable matchups throughout a tournament. It is a cool card. It's a low cost, low energy cost Pokemon. If this deck goes second, you are absolutely cooking. So we run 2 Ralts, 2 Kirlia, 2 Gallade. Ralts is teleport. If you start this guy and you go second, you can attach and take him to the bench, put out probably a Hitmonlee or a Farfetch'd. So that's a pretty good ability for Ralts. Allows him to keep the energy on him without having to retreat for that energy. Then we got Kirlia, just slaps for 20, pretty mid, not really much to talk about there. But then we have Gallade. Gallade EX, Energized Blade, does 70 plus for 2 fighting energy. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So if it's got 1 energy attached, it does 90, 2 energy attached, it does 110, 3, 130, and if it has 4, it does 150, which is pretty substantial numbers. It also has 170 HP, so it's a big boy. Only the likes of Charizard are knocking that sucker out in one shot. The idea of this deck is to start with Hitmonlee or Farfetch'd and chip away at the damage of your opponent's Pokemon. Ideally, you start Hitmonlee and they put something on the bench so you can stretch kick 1 fighting energy. The attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So the idea of this deck is to get some chip damage around the board, and then use Cyrus and Gallade to clean it up. Obviously, 2 research and 2 Cyrus, switching one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage on it to the active spot. 2 Pokeball, 1 potion, 1 communicator, 1 speed, and then you have 2 Rocky helmets. So the ideal start is Hitmonlee in the active with a Rocky helmet. That way you can chip to the bench and chip to the active if they choose to hit into your Hitmonlee. I found that this deck is pretty fun to play. It can be pretty successful, like I said, if you hit the right matchups. I believe they lost against a Darkrai Magnezone in their top 32 bracket match. But we'll get into some games. We'll probably play 3 or 4 games with Gallade here. Let me know what you think of this Gallade deck. This Gallade deck obviously does not run Lucario, which boosts Gallade's damage. I think the idea of this deck is to go more chip damage as opposed to ramping up and just swinging a lot with Gallade, because you have to ramp it up anyways, so might as well be doing something in the active. If you have to put a 2-2 line of Lucario in it, it might get a little bit clunky, and you have to eliminate the likes of maybe a communicator. Probably the helmets have to go, and you have to see how you can build it there. But let me know what you think, if you think Lucario is needed, or what you think of this build. So let's hop on over and let's get into some games. All right, here we are back over in Pokemon Pocket. Let's rip into some games with Gallade and Hitmonlee. You know, I saw this deck, I was wanting to play it, but then I found out that I only had 1 Gallade and I did not have enough pack points to pull another one. So I ripped open 10. The first 10 I didn't get anything, but in the second 10, my 3rd pack was a Rainbow Gallade, and the 10th pack was also Rainbow Gallade. So if you know anything about me, I don't like using using different arts in a deck. So I got 2 Rainbow Art Gallades, and let me tell you, the art is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's not maybe as cool as some of the other ones, but it is pretty cool. All right, so it looks like we're against Charizard here, maybe Infernape. And unfortunately, we started a Ralts in the active. More times than not with this deck. Okay, so we're against an Infernape. More times than not with this deck, you will start Hitmonlee or Farfetch'd. In this case, there's not really a point of Rocky helmeting because Moltres is not going to attack into this Farfetch'd. So what we can do is we can chip damage this Moltres a little bit. Ideally, we have a Hitmonlee in the active right now, so we can chip down this Chimchar, but that is not the case. So you guys know how we do. We're gonna just play 3 to 5 games here, depending on how long they take. We're not selecting which games we show, just showing how this deck plays. And unfortunately, we're off to a pretty poor start. He's not gonna go into whatchamacallit here. He could Dawn us, which I think is probably the better play for him. If he has one, to Dawn Moltres and then start hitting, because our Pokemon are so weak. Here comes a Dawn, I'm sure. No Dawn, okay. It's got some good flips. Like I said, I would love to have a Hitmonlee. Unfortunately, okay, so we got a Kirlia, which is half decent. Let's put a helmet on, I guess. Might as well. Unfortunately, if they have a Sabrina here to knock out to at least pull up this Kirlia. Oh, Ponyta. Okay. If he doesn't evolve this Chimchar, we're in a pretty decent spot now. If he doesn't go into Monferno this turn. Okay, so we just got to run the gauntlet with Gallade here. And then live on hopes and prayers. So Energized Blade doing 130 damage to this Moltres. And now he's forced to probably put out this Ponyta, evolve into a Rapidash. Then maybe we can clean it up with Hitmonlee. Its Chimchar is not the play. Alright, so he's opted to scratch and just lose the match, I guess. Which is fine, we'll take it. Let's see if we can communicate for a Hitmonlee. Let's see if it would have worked. No, another Kirlia. Alright, so Gallade picking up a dub here. In our first game. Never saw the Hitmonlee, but worked out anyways. Let's hop on over to game number 2. All right, so we're almost at 45 wins of the event. I've been playing more tournaments than playing in the event, so it's taken me quite some time. We're going first. So going first is, it's half decent, but not decent if you're starting a Ralts. He's gonna go Manaphyus. Too many Gallades. Okay, so we got a Hitmonlee. That's pretty good. He's not going to attack us, so we can just finish our turn. We can play Hitmonlee down. I don't want to get into some... He's got 2 Manaphy's. Good thing the good thing he does is it doesn't have an Eevee yet. So really we want to just spread damage all over the place. So we'll X speed out our Ralts. And he's probably going to Mana Fee again. We get 2 energies on there, but ultimately we need to be able to bring this thing out with a Cyrus. Because we need to bring it down to 90. That's not going to matter. Because we are not going to be able to get a... We needed a Kirlia there. I mean, he doesn't have an Eevee, so I guess it's a chance to build up this Ralts. It's okay. As long as he isn't Sabrina. Please, no Sabrina. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Just need a Kirlia. Okay, research maybe I'll get us a Kirlia. Come on. Nope, Poké Ball. And another Ralts. Okay. Well, this is unfortunate. He probably doesn't play Giovanni, but let's just make sure that we can't die here. If he puts an Eevee down, we're kind of cooked. Oh, dang, a Misty. Let's go. Let's get some tails for Misty. Let's get a tails for Misty. All right. Just how she goes sometimes, you know? Watch, we'll get Kirlia now or something. It's gonna be rude. Yeah. All right, so not finding that Kirlia cost us there. Unfortunately. We lose game number 2. We'll have to bounce back. We started decently with our Hitmonlee, but unfortunately, could not find what we wanted for the bench. I'm not sure how I feel about fighting right now in the meta. Oh, we're going first. Gosh, kind of need to go second with this deck, but. But that's okay. Let me know what you guys think of fighting. Is fighting viable right now? This guy's you. This Pokemon has a rate potential. Retreat, guys. Can we find ourselves a... Ooh, we can. We got a 66% chance to find a Ralts, and of course we find Farfetch'd. Beautiful. Of course, of course. We have what we need in our hand, except for a Ralts. So double Giratina. I'm not sure what this deck is. But we'll just chip some damage around, I guess. Okay, now we can get a Ralts, though. Attach the energy to Ralts, and we'll just keep on. I don't understand this guy with his fire energy. Okay, that was a strange game. Like, does he actually play Psychic Energy in that deck and just got unlucky? Like, what's with the fire energy, though? Any insight on that one? Let's move into the next game. Eddie and Venom. Eddie and Venom. That was a pretty good movie series. The third one was okay. It was a fun movie. Okay, going first again. We have our pieces in our hand. Hopefully this Pokeball can get us a... Sorry, a Ralts. Okay, got the Ralts. Decent setup. Is he Mistying? He must be using Misty. Okay, good. Whew. Dodged a bullet there. Luckily, he can only... Ocean Gift onto one. We should be able to build up this Ralts. Maybe not in time. Don't think we're gonna be able to build it up in time. We got another Ralts to save ourselves. Because we have to attach to our Hitmonlee here. Let's start chipping away. Just gotta start chipping away. It's gonna heal it off. Alright, so we can start attacking next turn. What I would love is a... What I would have loved is a Rocky Helmet there. Because 110, we can do 90. Ooh, he just made a mistake. He just made a mistake. He needed to attack there. We can put a helmet on... I might as well put it on Gallade, honestly. Because with 5 energy, we can do a lot of damage. 170. I think he was kind of toast anyways, but... Alright. Energized... What's it called? Energized Blade. Cooking. Gallade's a cool Pokemon. Which do you guys prefer? Do you guys like Gallade or Gardevoir? Of the Kirlia evolutions. We just got our 45 wins. We have completed the event. Is that our fourth game? Fifth? No, third game? I think that was our fourth game. Let's get maybe one or two more in, depending on how quick this one is. Okay, we're going second. This is the ideal start for us. Oh yeah. Hitmonlee with a helmet. Put 2 Pokemon down, please. If we can Pokeball into a Ralts, draw into something like a Research. This is our perfect start. Just gonna grab a sip of water here. This is our ideal start. Yes, put a Pokemon down. Beautiful. We love to see that. Vaporeon is going to make this Manaphy tick, so we're going to want to target down this Eevee possibly. It's a very good start for us. It's Pokeball, I'm gonna look for a Palkia. Did not put it down. Oh, we draw into a Research. That's incredible. We'll Pokeball out, hopefully a Ralts. Nice. There's 50% odds that we go to Ralts. And then we Research into another Research. Is very good with a Calm. Okay, we're in a great spot. We'll put our Rocky helmet on just in case. Hopefully next time we can find our Kirlia. Okay, so he doesn't have a Vaporeon. Otherwise, he wouldn't have caped the Eevee. Probably should have caped. Now, he's used 2 Pokeballs, right? Yeah, so he's got 2 basics in his hand. Okay, so he's keeping his Palkia in his hand so that he doesn't lose any health. Okay, so let's Research here. Okay, we got our Kirlia. We just want to spread the love around. That's the idea with this deck. Spread the love so we can get the Cyrus so we can take good knockouts. Two Vaporeons. Okay. So he's got a Palkia in his hand, which is going to definitely come down. And most likely knock us out. He's going to be able to attack back to back. Okay, we'll just keep on smacking here. He's played this well. He's played this well. He knows he's not going to bring this Palkia in until he can use it. Unless, of course, the card in his hand is a Manaphy. And he doesn't have any Palkias, which I feel like would be... Okay. I guess he didn't have a Palkia. But he could have waited. I think he had some time still. That's strange. We had a great start there, but then he played that really well. Or he just didn't have a Palkia. All right, well, we got one last game in. One last game. So how are we feeling about Gallade Hitmonlee? What do we think? Is this something that could be viable? Something that might not be viable? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, we're going second. Do we start Hitmonlee? We start a Farfetch'd, which is not bad. We have an X speed, so if we needed to. But this Heatran is going to be stuck. Because this deck does not play any way to retreat this Heatran. Alright, let's see what we get here. Okay, so we got the Lee. So maybe we just, we X speed and then we hit around this thing, because he's going to be stuck there for a while. Now, alternatively, what he can do is he can just... sit and power this thing up. But it's going to be a couple turns, so... Maybe we should have hit into this Heatran. Because he's going to attach an energy to it, yeah. Ooh. Maybe we do Calm for a Ralts. Gosh, that's tough. $40, $80, $120. We could have knocked out this Heatran. Now we're not going to be able to, though. This is going to be tricky. Oh, we need a Ralts now. Unfortunately, have to calm this Gallade. Into another Gallade. Perfect. Yeah, I think we should have taken the hit, because this Heatran's gonna run us over now. Should have hit into it. We should have put the helmet on. Dang. If we had put the helmet on, it would have knocked himself out. It's a pretty large misplay from us there. Cyrus, Kirlia. We're cooked. That is a pretty big misplay. We put the helmet on, we knocked that out. We're still alive. I just didn't give him a thanks. My bad, man, my bad. All right, let's get one last game in. One last game. Don't forget, guys, if you got this far into the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join our Discord. We got a bunch of channels there. We got deck analysis, meta analysis, trading if you guys are looking for anything that you need. A bunch of people in there that can trade with you. So we're going second, which is very good. And if you want to support the channel, hit that join button. Join the membership. You will have an exclusive sneak peek to the videos that get released on this channel. along with some emotes for the live, and all that sort of good stuff. Exclusive Discord channels if you join and become a member of the Z crew. So we're starting with a Ralts. Which is not the best start in the world, but we can teleport into Hitmonlee, which I love. The good thing about Darkrai, it has to have a bunch of energy on it. And ultimately, if we can get a couple... just one ping of the stretch kick, really, puts us in a good spot. Gas leak, we're only able to ping once. Is 30. To get ourselves to 60. Yeah, that should be able to survive. Oh, we won't be able to survive because he's gonna just... He's gonna smack us down. He's caping. All right, we got the option of either... If we Cyrus him out, we do 90. And then he has to retreat out, or he can just Dawn. So let's... If we hit him, we do 90. He could Koga him. I don't want to get Koga'd. Rather force him to have some resources to get out of the active. See what he does. Take 20. Then he's gonna retreat. Yeah. I think maybe we retreat here. How many attacks can we get off? I guess you could Koga. Now I wish I had that potion. Not really. We would die anyways. I'm not sure hitting around this wheezing is the right play. Not having a Sabrina is tough. Although actually... Oh no, if he gets a Darkrai, he can just knock us out. With an attachment. Maybe he doesn't have it? Oh, he attached to his bench. Okay, that's good. That would have sucked. He's got to play Koga, right? Yeah. Is he just gonna Koga and win? He conceded? What? Oh, because he doesn't have a cape. He doesn't have another cape. All right, we'll take it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the Gallade Hitmonlee deck profile. Let me know, like I said in the comments below, what you guys think of this deck. I think it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It can get in some interesting spots. If you go second with Hitmonlee, you're in such a good spot, even with Farfetch'd. We did misplay that game against Bastiodon Skarmory, but overall, I think we could have won that game if we just attacked with Farfetch'd. I gotta sneeze. Oh, bless me. Sorry. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think of Gallade Hitmonlee. If you want to check out a Skarmory Magnezone deck, we played against it one time this game. No, Skarmory Magnezone? That was Bastiodon Magnezone. But anyways, we do have a Skarmory Magnezone deck profile in our repertoire, and it'll be in the top corner for you to click on right about now. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Until next time, peace.